this is Jennifer Donna with Ovaleye.com, and I'm going to walk you through how to add a blog post to your WordPress website. So I've gone to this domain, which is .com/WordPress/WP-login. And this is how you're going to log into your WordPress control panel. You type in your username, password, and click Login. It's going to take you over to your dashboard. Over on the left-hand side, you'll see posts, media, links, pages. So in order to add a blog post, you're going to go to Posts. Click the little drop-down arrow menu thing, and you're going to see Posts up at the top. Add new, categories, post tags. For today's purposes, we're just going to add a new post by clicking Add New. It's going to take us over to the Add New Post little area to add it in. We're going to enter our title here just as it says. So for example, we'll say something like, "This is my first post." Please don't use that title, but it's just for an example. So then over here underneath this, we're going to go ahead and write test. Now, this confuses some people. Right here you'll see that you're on the HTML tab versus visual. So they look for the bold button or anything like that that you're used to seeing with things like Microsoft Word or anything else like that. So you're going to click over to visual so you can see over here. You've got the usual buttons like bold, italics, so you don't have to mess with the HTML. Now if you were to add a YouTube video, that's a whole other thing. Then you'd switch over to HTML and paste the code in there. But for today's purpose, we'll just stay over on visual. Test, so let's go ahead and play with this. It's bold. Now you'll see too that sometimes when you do the what you see is what you get type of an editor, it gets a little confused with some of the codes, and we'll mess around with what you're actually typing on there isn't going to look the same as when you make it go live. So let's just take a look at what the HTML looks like when we do stuff to the text. Over here you can see paragraph. Now this is important when it pertains to meta tags. Google and other search engines are going to look at H1, H2 tags, and that's what this is right here. And it's basically saying, hey, this information is important on this page. So I'd probably stay away from heading 1 tags when you're doing your post, and maybe just stay to heading 2 or 3, just because your navigation and other items on your blog are usually those higher tags, and just to not confuse things, keep it real. So then you're going to go over to HTML, and let's look at what this actually looks like. So here you can see H3 tag, H3. For some reason, see here we've got this strong, this is bold, and it's not really necessary to have that in there, so let's go ahead and take that off. Go back to visual. You can see it looks like this, HTML. Perfect. So once we've got that down, you have different categories. You can go ahead and check. If you don't see a category that fits that blog post and you want to add it in just to keep your blog organized and for search engine purposes, you're going to click Add New Category right here, type it in, and then click Add New. Other items that might be worth going over is down here, All-in-One SEO Pack. If you don't have this as a plugin, I'd probably get this. It's easy to do. Just go to Plugins and search All-in-One SEO Pack. The title, keep your keywords towards the front, like it says, the maximum 60 characters. Make it something that's also search engine friendly, and also click friendly, I guess, search engine marketing friendly, so that someone will want to look at it. They're not going to look at, Everett, home, sale, buy me, whatever it is that's going to get you up at the top of the search engine rankings. They're going to want to, click on beautiful home in Everett or something like that. The description is the same way. You're going to want to keep the keywords towards the front of the description, make it less than 160 characters, and this is basically what's going to sell your blog post when it's on Google. The description is also, there's some search engine optimization that goes into this too, like when I was saying put the keywords towards the front. Now keywords, Google's come out and said, hey, we don't really index keywords anymore, so don't worry too much about it, but I would still use at least 3 or 4, and make sure that the keywords are also in your post too. It's important. You don't want to be spammer just stuffing with keywords. A lot of other places, while Google might not be indexing it, some different other areas that aggregates content, you'll want to keep that in there because they also use keywords. So once we're all done with that, we go back up to the top, click on Publish, and you'll see it go live. So let's just go ahead and do that just to see what happens. Click Publish. Over here you'll see Post is published, and you can view post. Hooray! So open up a new tab. Most places you can shift click to get this in a new tab. I guess this one didn't. But you can see here, this is my first post, test. Here's the other tag test, so it looks a little different. See, it's the same as this title tag. And then you are done. So that was quickly creating a blog post in WordPress, and this is Jennifer Donna with Ovaleye.com.